Hi. It is morning, so I have my coffee. Thank you. My oldest is awake, my youngest is asleep, but let's see how long that lasts, shall we? You may be wondering why I've called you all here today. It's time for my April. You guys, not doing well. It's time for my April wrap-up. I am just... Guys, come here. Let me tell you about how things have been. Pretty good. I mean, I can't really complain. My life's pretty nice. But my husband, he works. Okay, it's fine. But I've mentioned that we work in ice rinks, and he also works WHL games. So some of the big boys play. And normally, in regular years, in regular seasons, they play like once a week. And so he's gone one night a week. For COVID, they've done like bubbles. So he is doing a game every other night, 3 nights in a row. And it's just been a lot of me solo with the kids. So I'm frazzled, guys. I'm frazzled. It's okay. I've got great kids. They're very sweet. And I love them. But oh, Mama's tired. So tired. Doesn't help that I am almost 36 weeks pregnant. Want to see? You want to see my belly? You're so weird, but I like it about ya. Ta-da! There's my beach ball. It's getting big. So, yeah, basically this is just me complaining that I'm tired. But I still managed to read 5 books this month. So that's pretty good. I guess before I get into what I read, I will also just mention, since I'm complaining about everything anyways, you'll notice this video is late. Although, no, it's not really that late. As long as I get one up in the week, I feel very good about my accomplishments. But it has been more sporadic because I'm sleepy. My safe zone for when this baby can be born is May 10th is when I will be 37 weeks. So anytime after that, the baby can be safely born and sweet. My other 2 were born at 41 weeks, so I'm not really worried about this one coming early. But who knows? Maybe this will be my early one. I doubt it, but we'll see. The point is that when the baby's born, I will likely be pretty sporadically uploading for the first couple of months. I will come on, I'll show y'all the baby. Imagine there's a baby here. And, tell you how it went. But, so warning, if I disappear, probably had a baby. Anyways, that's enough. That's enough of that. Let's get to the books. In April, I read The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I loved it. Everybody loved it. Probably not everybody, but the majority of people really seem to like this book because it's great. It is about a 35-year-old woman named Nora Seed, and she kills herself. Or, well, she tries to kill herself. She decides she's too depressed. That's what she does. But there's this place between life and death where she goes. And you know what? I already did this. There's a whole spoiler-free review here you can check out. I did an entire spoiler-filled podcast. I will link all of that stuff down there and here and wherever. You'll see it. If you want to hear me talk about this book, I've done it lots. So let's actually just get to the next one. Reaper Man by Terry Pratchett. I read a lot of books about death lately, even though I kept saying I don't want to read any more about death because it's very depressing. But I'm not sure what it was. Must have just been the timing when I picked up Reaper Man. It felt so heavy to me. And I think because Terry Pratchett can be so poignant in his writing while still being really funny, I don't know, the way it was hitting felt too heavy. So I asked you guys for a bunch of suggestions for what I should read next, and you guys are great. There's so many to choose. I'm thinking I'll probably do Small Gods or Moving Pictures next. So yes, I am excited. I'm going to take a break from Death because, I mean, I love him, and Reaper Man was actually really good. The whole mall part, I wasn't... If you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. It was fine. It was alright. I don't know what the hell was going on, honestly. But Death decides... Well, he doesn't decide. He is told he's going to die because the auditors have decided that he loves humanity too much, and so he's given his own hourglass. He goes to Earth to live out the rest of his days as a farmhand. It's a really good book, and I really did really like it. It was not my favorite Discworld. It was certainly not my least favorite. It was a very middle of the pack book for me. But yeah, it's still Discworld, so it was great. I really did like it. Next, A Court of Mist and Fury. Holy crap, are those books long. I liked it. It was fantastic and cool and sexy. It just took me like the entire month to read because it was 20, maybe like 32 hours long. Whatever it was ridiculous. But it was better than the first one, I think, because Rhysand is dreamy and I love him. And yeah, Tamlin can get out of town. That book is massive and so much stuff happens, but I'm really liking the Court of Thorns and Roses series so much more than I thought I was going to. So I can't wait to be done all of those and get to talk to you about the entire series. I've been having a really good reading month, actually. They've been mostly hits. Oh, yeah, my next one here. If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. This one kept getting advertised to me, like targeted advertising. Eventually, it was on my Kindle for $2 or $3. And I was like, whatever, eventually I'll read this. So I bought it, and then I didn't know what to read next after Reaper Man. Yeah, I just started reading it, and I could not stop. I couldn't stop. I freaking loved this book, you guys. It is dark academia, and it is what I wanted A Secret History to be by Donna Tartt. I didn't love that book, and I wanted to love that book so badly, but this is what I was hoping for when I was reading that one. Instead of Greek students, like in that one, this one is theater students. There is a lot of Shakespeare-style writing because they do only Shakespeare at this school. And, I mean, it's the same sort of idea as The Secret History. Tight-knit group of friends in a school, in a very prestigious school. And somebody dies. Turmoil within the group. I really loved it. I am putting together a review for it because I feel like this book, it came out in 2017, I think. And I don't think it's gotten nearly enough love. I don't think it has gotten the love it deserves. So I'm going to share it. I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, pick that one up. And then the last one isn't especially interesting to anybody other than me. But it was Everyone Has a Podcast Except for You by the McElroys. They do The Adventure Zone, My Brother, and Me. And yeah, it's just a things you should know about podcasting book, just because Jen does a lot of the heavy lifting. I do the editing, and we do the writing together and the recording together. She does everything else, so I was like, I should learn a thing. I should try and learn anything. And yeah, it was good. It was fine. It was good. And if you're looking for a book about podcasting, and you like the McElroy's humor, go for it. It's good. So yeah, that's everything that I read in April. I am almost done a book, but I can't say anything about it because that's part of the rules for the ARC. But what I will say is it's something else, and I cannot wait to talk to you about it. I have been doing more reading, but it's the infuriating kind of reading that I can't tell you about. But I will. Whew. It's been good. Now, let's move on to May's TBR. The book club book pick of the month is 1,000 Ships by Natalie Haynes. And I've been wanting to read this one forever, ever since I read Achilles. I just really, I don't know. I love all of the Greek mythology stuff now and history. So I'm really excited about that one. This is the Trojan War told from the perspective of all of the women, from like peasants to royalty. I don't know a ton about it, but I do know that I have been wanting to read it for a while. So pick that one up if you want to join in that discussion. You can go to our Instagram. We post a lot of stuff over there. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Oh, the Women's Prize for Fiction shortlist was announced. So I am going to read all of the ones on that I haven't read yet, which include Transcendent Kingdom, The Vanishing Half, Unburied Ground? It doesn't sound right. What the hell is it called? This one is the only one. Turns out in Canada, a whole bunch of the long list isn't actually released here yet. So I couldn't read everything because I couldn't get it. But I did get this one because I asked for an ARC of it. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to say because it's already released in the UK. So it's not like it's a secret. Unsettled Ground. Unsettled Ground is what that one is called. Oh, and then The One-Armed Sister. How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House. I really don't want to read it because it's going to be not awful. It was shortlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction, but it sounds incredibly violent. There are horrible things happening to babies, very traumatic birth scenes. Basically everything about it sounds not good for me. So I might actually just skip that one, but we'll see. Yeah, so I've read the other two, Piranesi and No One's Talking About This by Patricia Lockwood. So there we go. I'm hoping to get all of those done in May. Anything else? Anything else I want to read in May? Maybe. I don't think so, though. It'll just be whatever the heck I feel like. See how I do. I feel like that was already a lot to read. You might be wondering, Shanna, how much money do you have? Not a lot, but I've been saving lots for my 2021 reading jar. So the way this works is instead of stars, I give dollars to my jar. So a 3-star book is $3, a 5-star book is $5. And I'm saving in there just because I thought it would be a fun little way to save some money to buy books. And also, you know, it's just fun. I'm at $125 for the year. Killing it. A couple good reading months in a row really helps. Miraculously, neither of my children have burst in here. The baby is still sleeping, but that will not last long. So I had better go and prepare for my day. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back soon. And I hope you're having a wonderful life. I hope everything is great. Tell me about it. Leave me a comment. Tell me how you're doing. Because, you know, I like you. Subscribe to my channel. Like the video. I'll talk to you later. Bye. I almost forgot that I have been kind of taking some pictures and videos through the week because I thought at the end of my wrap-ups it might be nice to do a little bit of a vloggy. Just kind of show you how parts of my month went when I remember, because welcome to my life. Here they are. Bye.
Kaylee, move your foot. It makes it move. Welcome.